Hey guys, how's it going? Odyssey here with a FIFA 21 formation guide video. As always, your support on the channel is very much appreciated, and be sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see in the future. But apart from that, let's jump straight into the formation. So guys, we've gone for the 4-1-2-1-2, which really plays into the strengths of Man United. We're going to dominate the centre of the park, look for our attacking options available to us with Fernandes and Pogba getting forward to support Rashford and Martial. They've got a lot of pace, good skill, decent finish on them as well, so we're going to be looking for them to get in behind, as well as creating some natural width with them exploiting the wings with the drift wide instruction on them. But let's jump into the team. Let me walk you through it and show you why I've selected certain players. So going into the player selection then, I've gone for Rashford and Martial up top, gone for Fernandes as our cam, Fred and Pogba as our two centre midfielders, Telles as our centre defensive midfielder, Wan-Bissaka as right back, Tuanzebe and Bailey as our two centre backs, and then Luke Shaw as our left back. Couple of interesting choices there. I'm sure some of you will probably think, why have you done that? But let me just briefly explain. Go for Wan-Bissaka as our right back to cover Pogba when he gets forward. Naturally, he is our first choice right back in that situation. Tuanzebe and Bailey, good pace, good strength, good defensive awareness and ability. I personally really prefer this centre-back pairing for Man United. And of course, Luke Shaw as our left back. I know naturally you're thinking, well, we could have played Telles in that position, but why have we placed Telles at centre defensive midfield? That's a very odd position instead of going with Fred or Donny van der Beek. But with Telles, the way that we play with our instructions, we play drop back between defenders. So it allows Telles to sit in that hole between Bailey and Tuanzebe. Provide them with support with his pace, but also we can come out from the back. It really provides another layer of attack for us, so we've not got to look immediately for Pogba or Fred, and that disconnect between defence and midfield, that void is filled with Telles. Very interesting. He really is a well-rounded player this year, so I prefer him in this CDM role. He plays it really well, and to be honest, my standout man of our 5 games that we played in Division 1 to get the gameplay footage for today's formation guide. Fred, the facilitator to everything we're doing. He's going to be getting forward, getting back, covering Luke Shaw and covering Pogba as well, allowing everything else to happen around him. Doesn't play a glamorous role in this setup at all. Pogba and Fernandes are two connectors to our attack. They really do bounce off each other very nicely. Pogba a threat in the air as well in case we go down the left hand side. We're sure we can cross to the back stick. And with Rashford and Martial, lots of pace up top, lots of threat. I really do like this attacking partnership with Rashford and Martial. And just to note, Martial really doesn't have the best attacking work rates. So you need Fernandes and Pogba to run in behind just in case Martial doesn't make that run because he's got low attacking work rates. And Rashford really is a great striker this year. Very meta, you know, a word that is thrown around a lot these days on FIFA 21, but he really is meta. Let's go into our tactics now. So we set up defensively with a balanced style just to not overcommit on any one sort of defensive aspect. We don't want to pressure too much. We've already got high depth, and you're going to see how the high depth plays out in these clips. Really squeezing the midfield. Pogba's got forward here, but we're squeezing immediately. Got no time to really pick out a pass, and we can really just intercept with ease. You want to squeeze that midfield. Don't let them have time and space to find balls in behind. And that's why we put Telles in the hole as well, to really provide our two centre backs with some pace and some support in that area as well. Fast build up play, 5 for players in the box, just ensures that we got people getting in behind as well, behind Martial more so than Rashford. As you can see here, we quickly turn defence into attack. Lots of quick passes, lots of options, people getting forward, making intricate runs, and then our opponent was literally attacking down the pitch, and 30 seconds later they have conceded. Again, our opponent coming forward with De Bruyne. We picked the ball up with Telles. One pass into Fred, another one into Fernandes, into Pogba, into Rashford, and then into Martial. You know, very quick plays, and it just creates a lot of opportunities for us with the fast build-up play. You're going to see in some of my previous videos I went for a long ball, but this fast build-up play really does suit the 4-1-2-1-2 much better than a position where you have wingers. If you do have wingers, I do recommend the long ball attacking tactic instead. drift wide on our strikers. That's going to ensure that we've got some natural width coming into the team as well, something that the 4-1-2-1-2 does lack. That's why we play with our defensive width on 7 and drift wide with our strikers, just so we've got some natural width coming from that. Some quick 1-2s between the strikers, and this is why you go for pace up top. So most centre backs in this game really aren't going to deal with the pace you have as well. When you've got those quick intricate passes, you're going to see it's really difficult for your opponent to deal with. You're going to be able to get in behind very easily and create lots of goal scoring opportunities, especially when you've got Fernandes being the one that's facilitating all of that with that exceptional passing that he has. And this formation really hinges on the midfield. When you dominate the midfield and you've got someone like Fernandes and Pogba going to be the ones that are orchestrating your attacks, it's so difficult for your opponent to deal with. So they really do need to try and get control of that midfield, but it's so difficult for them to compete, especially when you've got Fred doing the dirty work and Telles as that connection between the defence and the midfield. It is incredibly important and very difficult for your opponent to deal with. Important in the sense that if they don't actually get a handle on it, you are most definitely going to win the game and dominate the midfield and create the most amount of chances. They can almost try and sit back and hope that they can steal something from the game whilst dealing with numerous amounts of attacks coming forward. And Fernandes always got that free kick in his locker as well. If you do want a free kick tutorial, be sure to drop a comment down below and let me know. I'll be more than happy to provide that to you in the future. So looking into Pogba's role in this formation, what you're going to see now in the clip is that he's getting forward and supporting Rashford and Martial. He's there as an option for Fernandes, so when our two strikers aren't available, we can bounce off Pogba. See, here we go, a couple of 1-2s with Fernandes and an easy chance being created. Really using Pogba and Fernandes to bounce off each other, whether or not they're looking in behind or creating options for themselves. Having a look at Fred here, he really is playing the unsung hero role in this squad, the facilitator to all of the great things happening around him. He's going to be looking to cover Fernandes and Pogba. He's also going to be looking to cover Shaw as well when he gets forward. And he really doesn't play a glamorous role. As you can see here, he's starting our attack, playing a 1-2 there with Rashford, then into Fernandes. But the attack all stemmed from Fred playing those simple passes and then staying back while Fernandes and Pogba get forward just in case we lose the ball. So not a glamorous role, not a lot of clips to show with Fred, but his role is pivotal, and so is everyone's in this squad. They really understand what they have to do. All the instructions are set, so everybody's role is pivotal and key to the success of the squad overall, especially in this type of formation. Telles, our real star man in the last 5 games that we played. His role, he's going to be looking to pick the ball up, and a great pass here with his right foot, even though he's got 3-star weak foot. He really does create things for us in the defensive sense. As you can see here, he's our last man, then he comes forward into the midfield. We're able to find him with Wan-Bissaka, and then we're off down the wing. Luke Shaw's got the reassurance that he can get forward because Telles is back there to cover, and overall you're seeing how the balance plays out across the pitch. Really great position for Telles, and I highly recommend him. He's a better centre defensive midfielder than Fred, but Fred is a better box to box than Van der Beek, and that's where the logic comes for those player choices. Telles, you do want to put him on drop between defenders because he's got high attacking work rate, so placing him on that ensures that he doesn't get too forward. As you can see, we're going to be showing some highlights here of our defence, sometimes not always the one that's get the highlight reel, but they really do have a lot of pace. Wan-Bissaka getting forward on this occasion, able to create an opportunity for us, looking at Pogba who's getting forward, and then Luke Shaw also getting forward, creating for us down the wings. And it can almost be a case of that you feel that if you're not a good defender, you should place your fullbacks on stay back while attacking. But having Telles in that hole really does provide you with the reassurance that your fullbacks can get forward and you won't get countered on counter attacks. As you can see with this clip, trying to play a ball over the top, we've just got too much pace. You can't exploit us in behind. And then finally with Luke Shaw, he really does provide the most attacking threat in terms of our defense. He's going to be really getting down that left hand side. You're going to be using Fred as his facilitator, looking to cover. So as you can see there, Fred's going to stay in that hole whilst Luke Shaw gets forward, and then you can find options in the box. He has got a decent cross on him. Again, you're going to see Luke Shaw making a run down the left hand side. Fred is facilitating it once again if you look at his position in the middle of the pitch there, and then easy finish for us. So everyone's role is very pivotal to the success. So even though you may feel you're not great defensively, placing those fullbacks and stay back while attacking does hinder you quite a lot. Defensively, we're going to be lining up almost with a 5-3-2. So when Telles drops into the hole, he's going to be able to support Bailly and Tuanzebe. And then we've got Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw on the wings. Very difficult to break down out wide. And then, of course, Fernandes getting back into the midfield and supporting Fred and Pogba just allows us to have a shield in front of the defence also. And then a lot of pace to go forward with and counter our opponents, especially with the fast build-up play. Those intricate passes really do happen very quickly. As you saw in the clips, you can go from defending to attacking in a matter of seconds, and it's not even just a reasonable attacking chance, it very much is a great goal scoring opportunity. When Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw get forward and Telles drops into the defence, you're going to be looking something along the lines of a 3-4-1-2. Of course, if you just imagine Luke Shaw getting much forward, Fred slipping in behind to the left back position, and Wan-Bissaka probably not going much more forward than past the right midfielder spot. Then again, if Pogba goes even more forward to get in behind Martial, Wan-Bissaka will drop back and make sure we don't get exploited. So that's the 4-1-2-1-2 formation guide. I hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to go and check it out. Give it a go. Great formation, really dominates the midfield, and all of the great stuff then starts to happen from there. But everyone's roles and instructions are very pivotal to the success of the formation overall. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see in any future videos. But as always guys, take care and I will see you next time.